as you see from the title, this video will be Royal Rumble prediction matchup card. It is one more match that will probably be added probably the week before the Rumble or this week on Friday Night SmackDown. So go ahead and watch Friday Night SmackDown to predict who you will think that will win that match. And let's go ahead and get in the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and like this video, any other videos. I'll leave all the videos down below, and let's go ahead and get into it. So the Royal Rumble is January the 27th. They're going back to Florida. They haven't really been at Florida in a minute since COVID. Like a lot of the like around COVID time, like 2020, 2021, mostly every pay-per-view was in Florida. So they're finally going back to Florida for a pay-per-view, and I'm kind of sad they didn't do day one this year because day one is usually in Atlanta, but they did an episode towards it. And in the episode of like the first week of January, that's when all of, you know, the feuds and stuff started happening. So we'll get like understanding of, like, you know, who could fight other than the Royal Rumble. So that's how it usually works. The feud usually starts like that same month. If you have a pay-per-view in January, the feud starts at the beginning or the ending of December, and then, you know, it goes on like that. That's just how feuds are. Some feuds end fast after a match, or sometimes they keep it going. Like the Bloodline story, it keeps going. But mostly all the pay-per-views, they usually have them at different areas. Like they're doing WrestleMania in Philadelphia this year. Like they haven't did WrestleMania there in like in 30 years. Like they try to do different. Like they went to Australia last year for Money in the Bank. This year they're going to Australia for Elimination Chamber. That is next month. So they're doing London. They do Saudi Arabia. They do different places. Mexico. They did Puerto Rico already from last year. So they do different areas. So we can start out with the match card. The Women's Royal Rumble match. Usually I'm just going to give you the people that I think is going to be in there, or the people that is not in there anymore. So I'm going to start with number 10. Charlotte Flair was in the match, but she lost. Well, she didn't lose. She was going to win. That's probably why they didn't want to do it. But she tore her ACL, and she had to get a strain in her neck fixed. So she's not going to be back to the fall. So with that being said, they're probably going to let somebody else win, and she win again, you know, or however they're going to do it. Because she had unfinished business with Io Shirai and them, with them cheating and doing all that with her and Bianca, and it's just too much. So I guess they want to end that storyline with somebody else. So number 9, you got Jade. Jade came from AEW almost 6-7 months ago. I think it was Money in the Bank, or it was SummerSlam. She came to WWE. She still hasn't wrestled yet. Triple H keeps saying she's not ready, but you was training over there, so I don't understand. But they reportedly she's supposed to be making her debut in the Rumble, so we will see, you know, how she does. You got number 8. You got Liv Morgan coming back. I'm really not a fan of Liv Morgan. A lot of people are fans of her. I'm really not. Like, you just went to jail for, I don't know what it was, marijuana, some type of drug. I don't know, but you supposed to been back. But I guess you had to get that situation clear up before you came back. I don't really see, personally, I don't really like Liv Morgan, but I mean, it's cool to have her in there. That's just like Natalya. Like, everybody doesn't like Natalya, but she's in the mix, you know. Number 7, I'll say Trish Stratus. She'll be making an appearance in the Rumble because somebody said she was going to retire again this year. So either she's just going to retire in the ring at Royal Rumble, or she's going to come back and, you know, do a match at WrestleMania. Then you got Lita at number 6. Lita and Trish is best friends, but the last time y'all saw them, I think Trish has stabbed Lita in the back. So they're going to fight when they get inside the ring, and they might make Trita versus Lita at WrestleMania, because Lita been out since like 6 months. But the reason why Trish beat up Lita, because Lita was supposed to, you know, get an extra, you know, feud with somebody else. Her and Becky had the belts, the tag team belts, and then that's when Lita came out and, not Lita, sorry, Trish came out and did what she did to Lita, so they lost the belts, and Trish fight the girl, and it's just a lot. But I think they're going to continue that feud because they did stop because Lita was injured. Number 5, Mickie James is coming back. We all know that her husband is all the, the SmackDown manager, Nick Aldis. So, and they said she's supposed to be replacing Charlotte Flair for 9 months on SmackDown because they need, another superstar on there. So that makes sense. Mickie James recently just left TNA because she lost to, not Palooza, she lost to the other girl. But she beat Palooza or whatever. And then she also went to AEW too. But she's in this like World Wrestling facility. Just like other stars like Victoria. I forget her name in WWE. I forget her name. But they do that. Gail Kim, she's the manager over there at TNA. They do that. Like they just circle back around. So AJ Lee is another person that's coming back because we all know she's coming back because CM Punk did what AJ do. She sits on the side of the ring. I'm going to put that on the screen. Did that Monday night. So that's already confirming that your girl is back. And that's her husband anyway. So, I mean, it can kind of make sense. Nia Jax, I just really think she might win. But I'm going to tell you who else I think might win. But I think Nia Jax might win because we all see she's trying to feud with Rhea. And they already showed that. So obviously she's going to win because they showed that like on Monday night. Number 2, I think Melina's going to come back again because the last time she been in 2020, she got eliminated. She said on her podcast on the GAWTA, I think that's how to say it, GWTA or something like that. With Gail Kim and Melina, Mickie James be on there sometimes too. She was talking about she just forgot she was wrestling and she just basically fell off. She was so excited that she was in there, But I think she's going to come back too. And number 1 is Naomi. They recently said she's coming back. I think she lost her championship to the Nikki Palooza girl or whatever. Or one of them she lost it to. I don't really watch it like that. But she's supposed to be coming back. They also said Sasha's supposed to be coming back, but it didn't work out. I think she's going to AEW. And she's the cancer anyways. Like, she wasn't going to come back anytime soon. Probably 2 or 3 years from now, but probably not right now. So the 2 people that I think might win, if Nia Jax don't win, which is unbelievable, Mickie James might win, or I could see Jade winning, but they're not going to give her a Royal Rumble that fast. Just like Bianca, she won. Charlotte Flair kicked her out 2020. Charlotte Flair won. And then Bianca won the next year. So I don't really think they're going to give Jade an opportunity to win that fast. But I will say Jade, Mickie James, or Nia Jax to win that one. So we can go over to the men's Royal Rumble. So at number 10, we all know this might happen, but it might not happen, but it could happen, but you never know. The Rock, we all know The Rock is probably going to be number 30. We all know that. And I just feel like either if he doesn't be in the Rumble, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I think he might be in the Rumble because, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but probably not because he doesn't want a title opportunity, but you never know. Number 9, Dean Ambrose. Everybody's been talking about this lately. Like Dean Pussy Ben came back. But, I mean, they said that but now that WWE is not really all of WWE. It's like, the street fighting and, all of that. Anything can happen. He could come. So, I mean, Mickie James did it not last year, but the year before that with TNA. She was in the Royal Rumble because they wanted her and she could go to different brands. Like, different brands can come, now. Number 8 is Bad Bunny. We all know he's going to be in there. We haven't seen him since Puerto Rico when he beat Damian Priest. So that'll be a good, match, or see him, wrestling or whatever. That'll be cool. Number 7 is either MVP is going to be in or Omos because they said Omos signed another deal with it. I don't know why they got him there. They don't use him. He's not really a wrestler to me. Maybe he worked on his style, but I don't see wrestler in like, you know, in Omos, but MVP might be in the match though. Number 6, Braun Strowman. He's coming back because he was injured. I could see him in there. He always be in the Rumble every once in a while or whatever. Number 5, Sheamus. We all know he's coming back. They already talked about it. And him being in the Rumble would be cool because we was like, where's Sheamus? Where's Sheamus? And you know him and Drew gonna be arguing again. They friends one moment. They ain't friends. They're friends. Nah, we don't got time for that. So we gonna see Sheamus kick out Drew. We gonna see that. Number 4 is Trick Williams. I really wanted him to be in the Rumble. I really thought he was. But lately I've been seeing Carmelo Hayes. So I think they're going to replace him with Carmelo in the Rumble. Because for some reason he's doing the things with NXT right now. Like Trick Williams and stuff. So I think Carmelo is going to be replacing him instead. But that would have been a good pop to have. Because he has the best intro music. What? Like, he really does. Like, no lie. He really do. Number 3, Big E. For some reason, I keep hearing Big E, Big E. I think he's coming back because guess what? Xavier Woods is always hurt. He hurt again. And Kofi just got hurt. I don't know if he's really hurt, but they did hit his head, so he might have a concussion. You never know. But if Big E come back, I'm telling you, that would be hard because that would make sense with the storyline because all of his people is hurt. That kind of makes sense. Number 2, we all know Brock's coming out. Like, every time I hear Brock, like, every time somebody won a championship, I think of Brock because he comes out every time.
One of the great champions in the history. Oh, my God. Holy hell! What the hell is this?
He's like the new Goldberg, basically, because that'd be cool to have Goldberg in there too, but I don't see it because Goldberg ain't signed no new deal yet. I know Brock is doing that deal now, like, you know, every good pay-per-views like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, some SummerSlam, Money in the Bank. Like, he does, you know, Elimination Chamber. Like, he does certain events, you know. But that'd be cool to have Goldberg in there, but I don't think so. But I think Brock is going to come out. And they're going to at least suspect it because I know that Brock wants to come out anyway because he wants to fight Gunther. So that kind of makes sense. So he's going to come out. And Gunther supposed to come back Monday night, which is tomorrow on Raw. So we're going to see if Brock comes out then or they're going to wait to have him come out at the Royal Rumble. Smart deal. We all know CM Punk is back. I want to see him in the Rumble because, you know, he won before. So, and the only people that won like twice was like Stone Cold won twice, Undertaker won twice, John Cena won twice, Triple H, CM Punk, he won once. Who else won twice? I seen it. Brock won twice, 2002, 2020. Rey Mysterio won twice, 2008, and I think he won in 2014 or something like that. Roman Reigns won twice, and I think that's it. Bobby Lashley, I don't think he won twice. I think he only won one time, like in the 2000s probably. But we all know CM Punk is coming back. We want to see him fight. We want to see him win. So, to be honest, I think CM Punk is going to win the Rumble. The Rock will win or Brock Lesnar. That's the top 3 because it will actually be good. But you know, everybody that wins the Rumble always go for the big gold. So it would be kind of cool to see Brock win the Rumble for the 3rd time, break a record. Hulk Hogan won twice too. To break the record, to have more than 3. And he can beat Gunther for the title because, I mean, it makes sense. But, I mean, a lot of people want to go for the big title. Seth, we all know Seth going to fight CM Punk. We know that. We know. But it'll be cool to see Brock win instead. So, Logan Paul versus KO. I really think that Logan Paul is still going to retain it because I have a feeling that Logan Paul is going to lose his title to LA Knight at WrestleMania. That's what's going to happen. That's already written like that.
Yeah.
I already see some match cards already that's not been, you know, like they flipping, and like, we gotta see LA Knight get the championship. Not saying KO don't deserve it, but I mean, come on, like, they're not gonna let Logan Paul lose that fast, the championship. Come on, they're not gonna do that. That's for the ratings. That's just, and we all know Austin Theory, all of them gonna come out. Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, they're gonna interfere. We all know that. But we really want to see Logan Paul versus LA Knight. That would be good. Superstar versus superstar. That would be nice for WrestleMania. So this one hasn't been added yet, but it's going to be added by at least, you know, this week Friday or next week Friday before the Rumble. The Street Profits and Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross's group, because lately they just, you know, attacked them, and then they came out last Friday. Well, this Friday this past, and they talked. Well, they didn't even talk. They just stared them down, and then the lights went off. It's reminding me of Bray Wyatt type of thing, like when the lights was cut off and all that extra. I mean, I like Bray Wyatt, but I don't like people copying his idea, because that's what it's giving. It's giving like dark energy, you know, like how Bray Wyatt used to be. I don't like that. Just do something different. But I really think Bobby Lashley and them still going to win anyway. But I do see that the Karrion Kross group, I forget the name of their group, they have one extra person. So hopefully that person don't be the reason why, you know, they lose, Bobby Lashley and them lose. But that should be added this week on the wild card match. Okay, so Roman versus Randy versus LA Knight versus AJ Styles. He did this. And this is something like how Edge and Daniel Bryan was. It was 2 people on one, but now it's 3. Like, you're going to lose your title. They're making you lose your title. Like, that's the plan for it all. And then you supposed to lose 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when you fight Edge and Edge and Daniel Bryan. You were supposed to lose. So I really think he's going to lose the title. But this is what's going to happen, right? So, you know, Solo and them going to come out. The Rock gonna come out, beat up Roman, and then that's when Solo and them come in. Jay is gonna come out to fight his brother and them, and that's how Randy is gonna win the title. Jay is gonna help Randy, because remember when Jay and Randy was talking, if you need my back with anything, I got you. So he's gonna come out and fight, because it's 2 on 3. Roman, Solo, and Jimmy on The Rock. No. The Rock and Jay, yeah, that's better than 1 on 3. And then Randy gonna, you know, arc heel, and then that's how Randy's gonna win. I don't really see why AJ Styles was put in the momentum of that. Randy got injured by Roman and them. AJ, you got Solo. Solo did that to you, boo. Roman did not do that to you. So I don't know why they did that. And LA Knight can get another chance at the title already. You lost, okay? Fair and square. You really did lose. The only person that should have got a rematch that deserved to was Cody and Jay. Because those 2 actually really did get, you know, it really did happen. Like, they did get cheated. So I don't know how they're going to do Cody versus friend on friend, I guess. Cody versus Randy at WrestleMania. I don't know how they're going to do that, but I don't really think Roman is going to win this match, because he's already, you know, outnumbered. Like, Solo and them can't be out there the whole time. They're probably going to say, if they come out, then you will lose. Or that's what he needs to do. Nick Aldis needs to do that, because he said he's tired of the bloodline. And if you watch Friday night, you will see that Randy, AJ, and LA Knight put Solo up and smash that boy. Like, that's what that should be. They deserve that.
Solo through the table!
So we will see. So I think Randy will win that. This is the Randy new merch. It's RKO. Randy new merch. Go cop. And I think that's what's going to happen. So if you believe in this, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and comment down below what you think about the, you know, the 4-way match. And I'll see you in my next one.